This is going to be a scripted video, but I just want to kind of like just go off script right now and just let y'all know, like, before I actually scripted this was difficult to do. Um, this wasn't easy at all, but let's get to it. When it comes to asking a woman how many guys that she's been in a relationship with, this is where they tell some of the most lies at. For some reason, they deceive us into trying to live by this modern, westernized witchcraft code. A code in which it's like, if her and the dude didn't verbally make what they got going on official or had going on, then those dudes don't really count as having sex with. So you're really doing some ways, like other men have stated, you really do got to use a little trickery and lies when questioning them, just to get the truth as far as who they dealt with. But not to stray too far though. The point of this is to say that whomever a woman has sexual relationships with, he has her heart, thus penetrating her soul. And when that amount of men, or in today's world there may be women as well too, but when that amount increases, then her thrill for love ceases to exist. She's now a prostitute. She's now a prostitute. See, the process of soul bonding doesn't exist anymore. And you will notice that sex becomes an unthought act that can happen with her just because. Now, this is where this video, as I call it, this is where the scriptures will get dark, sad, and cold. Where some who are listening may get disappointed and want to argue this. Now, notice how I never use the word intercourse. And that's because what people fail to understand is that once you enter inside of her mind on an attraction level, that female's soul has now been penetrated. She will always think about her first crush and the guys that she was never able to have physical intercourse with. Shout out to Black Ram. And when I heard that, it was a hard truth that I did not want to accept. But I had no choice but to accept it. So, women will start off when they first have sex being to a degree, extremely submissive to that first guy. But as time goes on, and now you enter as the 100th guy, mentally at the least, she won't really be submissive to you unless you spend money in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. And even then, you still may not always get it your way. So what's the point in wifing that which we can consider now a prostitute? So no sex equals no relationship automatically. She's with you, but yes, she's treating you as if you're just a customer. Because indeed, she's the prostitute. They don't need pimps nowadays. We all know this is the era of the simps. They willing to pay without checking for her background. See, pimps, if they proper pimps, they make sure she don't got diseases and other shit like that. They not just finna send this hoe out there, and she burning and shit, and she handling business the wrong way. That's why pimping wasn't easy. But see, simping is easy. At least in her eyes. Because she don't got to disclose shit. She don't got to provide you with STD testing results. HIV testing results. She don't got to bring a condom. That's your job. All she got to do is show up. And simps already know what time it is. Hit them wallets. But you know, maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe this ain't how it is nowadays. Maybe it's always been this way. Or at least since we've been introduced to this business world. But this is what I call into question. I want y'all to do a little experiment. I want y'all to go spend money on your woman if you think you have one. Or a new chick. And if her excitement level, her happiness rises, dude, she a prostitute then. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no other way around that. She's a prostitute. If when you spend money or you do stuff for her, you know that she gets happier. Now, if she tells you not to spend money on her or to return the gifts that you purchased, and if she says her only aim is to love you to the abysses of your soul without any of the extra shit, then she may, and I mean may, she may have passed one of millions of tests that will qualify her as wifey. But don't take that as 100% the case. Don't get too happy. Because that's probably not even scratching the surface. She may already got another guy she's having some sort of sex with, who's pleasing her in other ways, or a sugar daddy or a simp who may be providing her with the necessities that she's not asking from you. Brothers, this is the world that we live on today. Whether you want to accept it or not. Think about it. They sue you for child support and alimony and get it easily for one reason. Breach of contract. You, my fellow man, have wasted her time. You didn't pay for her services. So just like with any other business, you're able to win in court due to what you can prove. And that baby or wedding contract is the proof that she has on you to pay for the time that you wasted on that hoe. This has nothing to do with alpha male or beta male rhetoric. This is a hard truth. I had no choice but to accept myself. We are in very difficult times. We as men were made from love. She is only half of us. You know? They love to put women as the center of romance, the center of love. They love more than men, and it's all about her. We all know that's bullshit. Now, we ask, is it even possible that we can teach her different from what these modern times have trained her? And if so, then how?